When you hear the words quantum computing, your mind probably jumps straight to science fiction, right? But what if I told you that in 2026, the sci-fi is becoming a reality? We're not talking about some far-off distant future. We are talking about a technological revolution that is already starting to reshape American industry right now.
So, let's just get right to it. Is quantum computing still just a theoretical idea, something locked away in labs that we won't see for decades?
The answer to that is a hard no. In 2026, quantum is officially moving out of the lab and into the real world. It's becoming a real, tangible force for innovation, and, the economic stakes here are just staggering.
Just look at this number, 250,000. That is the projected number of new high-tech jobs that quantum is expected to create right here in the US by 2030. This isn't just a little bit of growth, this is a whole new economic engine firing up.
And it doesn't stop there. By 2035, that number is expected to explode to over 840,000. We're talking about more than just a small shift, it's a huge wave of reindustrialization, and it's absolutely crucial for America's edge in deep tech.
Okay, so for our first trend, let's get practical. The days of quantum being this purely experimental, what-if concept are officially behind us. We are now in the era of real-world applications.
Quantum is already at work optimizing these incredibly complex systems. We're talking about speeding up drug discovery in healthcare, creating way more efficient supply chains for global logistics, and building sophisticated financial models that can predict market changes with way more accuracy. It's already delivering a real-world return on investment.
So if this technology is so incredibly powerful, how are businesses actually getting their hands on it? Well, that brings us to our second major trend, accessibility. For years, the cost of quantum computing was a massive wall. We're talking tens of millions of dollars for the hardware alone. Only a tiny handful of elite organizations could even think about it. But that is changing, and it's changing fast.
The big solution is something called Quantum as a Service, or QaaS for short. The best way to think about it is like renting time on a supercomputer. Tech giants like IBM, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are now offering pay-as-you-go access through the cloud, and that's leveling the playing field for all sorts of smaller companies and startups.
And this whole vibrant ecosystem is what's making it all possible. You've got established players like IBM and Google going head-to-head with specialists like IonQ and Rigetti. This competition is driving innovation at a crazy pace, and that means lower costs and better performance for everybody.
Now this is where things get really wild. Let's look at what happens when you combine this incredible power with another revolutionary technology. Our third trend is the game-changing fusion of quantum computing and artificial intelligence.
So to put this in perspective, training a really complex AI model, kind of like the ones behind tools like ChatGPT, can take weeks on a classical supercomputer. With quantum, we're looking at cutting that down to a matter of hours. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a monumental leap that unlocks the ability to tackle problems AI just couldn't solve before, like designing brand new proteins for medicine.
And it's not just about speed. This efficiency has a massive side benefit. It's way more energy conscious. With all the growing concerns about how much power data centers are using, quantum offers a path to making AI development a lot more sustainable.
But look, for all of this to become a widespread reality, the computers themselves have to be practical and reliable. So our next trend focuses on the incredible engineering breakthroughs that are making that happen.
So at the very heart of every single quantum computer are these things called qubits. They are the source of all this incredible processing power. But they have one major weakness. They are unbelievably fragile and sensitive.
One source called this quantum's Achilles heel, and that is a perfect analogy. Even the tiniest bit of environmental interference, what scientists call noise, can disrupt the qubits and throw errors into the whole calculation.
So how do you solve that? The solution is called fault tolerance. Think of it like a really sophisticated form of noise canceling, but for computation. The system is designed to, 1, detect that static that causes errors, and then 2, it actively corrects for it in real time. This makes sure the final answer is actually reliable.
Another huge hurdle has always been the computer's environment. Traditional quantum computers need these massive, ultra-cold refrigeration systems just to keep those delicate qubits stable. It's an incredibly complex and expensive setup.
So the big goal now is to move away from those massive, freezing systems toward room temperature operation. Companies like IonQ are making some huge strides here. And achieving this will dramatically lower costs and make quantum tech accessible to a much wider range of businesses and researchers.
And this brings us to our final trend, which really highlights the double-edged sword of quantum power. Because with all this incredible capability comes an urgent and frankly massive challenge: data security.
Okay, so here's the stark reality. A powerful enough quantum computer will eventually be able to break the encryption standards we use for everything. I'm talking about things like RSA, which is the foundation of security for our online banking, our communications, e-commerce, everything. This isn't some hypothetical risk, it's a certainty we have to prepare for right now.
Fortunately, a proactive response is already happening. The U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, is leading the charge to develop brand new post-quantum cryptography standards. The goal here is to build encryption that can actually withstand an attack from a quantum computer, safeguarding everything from our financial systems to our national secret.
So, as we've seen, quantum computing in 2026 isn't just one single trend. It's this whole collection of breakthroughs in accessibility, in power, in practicality, and in security. It's truly becoming a cornerstone of American ingenuity and our technological future.
And that leaves us with one final thought. As this powerful technology moves from the cutting edge to the mainstream, it's going to touch every single part of our economy. So the real question is, how is it going to reshape your industry?